I've noticed that a lot of people are okay living an okay life, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to live just an okay life. I want to live a spectacular life, one that is full of joy and full of amazing moments to share with everybody. Bless you.
Hello.
I just wouldn't focus on my face, so I just kept saying hello, getting closer and closer. It's still not.
What's the problem?
There's no problem.
You sure?
Bless you.
Babe. Oh, go back to where you were. We need to sort this out again, seeing as my lovely assistant just kicked her shoe out. Come on, back in place.
We haven't done this in a hot minute. Wasn't that graceful?
Alright, let's go. That's when we were going to go to suplex city, but...
Hey guys, I wanted to quickly check in with you and express something that just popped into my mind today, and I think it's something really important to share because this is something that I have recently, I don't want to say realized, but have recently been in a partnership with someone where now I genuinely feel like I know what a healthy relationship is and what a healthy relationship isn't. Reflecting on all of my past relationships up until this point and this partnership that I'm currently in right now, I really have got to say that not a lot in life is black and white. Pretty much nothing in life is black and white. Although to me in this circumstance, when talking about healthy relationships versus non-healthy relationships, I feel like I almost have a black and white understanding of what's healthy and what's not. And I have such a firm understanding of what's not is because of how many relationships I've had that have been toxic for my growth, personally and with us both as partners. In order to have a healthy relationship, both of you have to be working on yourself for you to be able to grow together. If you're hanging out with someone, you're spending a lot of time with them and you feel happy a lot of the time, talking, just doing things together. If you're talking about things that are important to you, you're talking about things that you love, you're raising that vibration, that connection between you 2, 3, 4, however many people. When you're talking about things that you love, whether it's things you love to do, places you want to go, goals that you want to achieve, you're raising that vibration within you and just expanding so much love and excitement, even if it's mediocre or even if it's just surface level. If it's positive, it's great. So be aware of the interaction and conversation that you have with people. Are those conversations based on a positive note? Are they uplifting or are they dragging you down? Are these people encouraging you to achieve your goals? Do they ask you about your goals, about your ambitions, about where you want to go in life, what drives you? Or are they simply not asking at all? Are these people working on themselves? Do they have goals, aspirations? Are they searching for a passion if they haven't found it yet? This is something very important because if not, and someone's kind of vibing here, but you want to vibe here, but they don't really care to try to get up there, you're gonna feel like this a lot of the time when you hang out with them. And this is something that we can literally not even realize until the seed is planted, which is what I'm doing right now, and we take a second to step back and be an observer of that interaction and think, ask those questions to yourself, you know? Are these people positive? Do they have goals? are they uplifting? To me, this is almost very black and white. And I know that contradicts things that I've said in the past of saying nothing is black and white, because I do believe that. I do believe nothing is black and white. But I do believe that it's very easy once you take a step back to realize if someone's healthy for you or if they're not. Do they want to help you with your goals, or do they want to be accountable with you to see if you're checking in with yourself and doing the things that you say you want to do? Or are they distracting you, not asking you, and doing things that really aren't getting you anywhere and are kind of just passing the time? Now, I'm not saying these people are bad people. I want to really emphasize that. I'm not dissing anybody or talking negatively, but I do encourage you to really take a step back and just look at the relationships around you, whether it's your friends or your partner, and really ask yourself, are we growing together or are we staying stagnant? Because that's one thing that a lot of my relationships were, where we were just kind of staying stagnant, and I could tell that there was part of me that was very unhappy with it. There was part of me that was just aching for more, but because of the comfortability and the familiarity, you don't really want to do anything, and you also feel guilty maybe a little bit. You don't want to end the friendship, you don't want to end the relationship, because you're like, well, this person's a good person, even if they're not doing this, you know, and I get that. And it's not about burning bridges and cutting people out of your life, but if you do want to move forward in your life, and you do want to grow, and you do want to achieve these goals, you've got to be vibing with high vibing people. You can't be wanting to vibe high hanging with drainbows down here, you know? And people who are like down here don't even necessarily have to be drainbows. They're just people who are hanging out. But if you want to fly, baby, you've got to fly. If you're okay with being down here, keep hanging with people down here. That's one thing that I really had to check in with myself was, all right, what are your goals? I didn't just cut a bunch of people out of my life, but naturally I slowly distanced myself from crowds that just weren't serving me anymore. And it's nothing personal. My growth is very important to me because this is our life. This is our chance to create what we want of it. And we can choose to have certain people in our life. We can choose to surround ourselves with certain energy. It's really up to you. It's all up to you, and it's up to your goals. And then go from there. And if you're not too sure what your goals are, sit down with yourself, get a pen and paper, think about what makes you happy. Think about the ideal life. What would your ideal life look like? Write that down. Keep that thought in your head. And what's gonna happen is keeping that thought in your head is going to trigger your mind to come up with ways to achieve that. It's gonna start small, and that's one thing that I've had to really ingrain in myself is it's going to start small. You're not going to know everything all at once. But the key to kickstarting this is to really surround yourself with good people. And this doesn't just go for girlfriend, boyfriend. This goes for friends, family, relationships. Family, we can't choose our family. Our family is our family, but we can choose who we invest our energy into. If your family doesn't support you, they think your goals are stupid, they're just making fun of you all the time, no hard feelings, just take a step back, you know, just don't be involved. Do your own thing. Do your own thing and do what makes you happy, and you're going to attract like-minded people, and you guys are just going to fly together. And I've been in that space before, and then I came back into kind of swimming with some low vibe and drainbows who were cool people, but I knew that, you know, this isn't really gonna go anywhere. That's why I stopped partying a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, I can go out here and there and have a good time, but consistently hanging out with a party vibe, it just feels very dead and empty to me. And I don't know, I've noticed that a lot of people are okay living an okay life, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to live just an okay life. I want to live a spectacular life, one that is full of joy and full of amazing moments to share with everybody. So with that being said, take a step back, check out your surroundings, see what's up, and go from there. Only you and your heart knows what's right and what way you should go. And don't silence that because you feel guilty or you feel obligated to hang out with certain people or stay with someone because they've been in your life for a while. People who really care about you and love you will support you in anything you do, even if that means taking some time for yourself, taking a step back, and just doing you. So with that being said, I hope this video was a little bit helpful. If you have any comments on this, make sure to leave them down below. And oh, I also hope you enjoyed mine and Adam's little attempting acro sesh. I do air quotes because we use the term acro very loosely, but we're trying. We really want to get into a flow, so we're starting. So you're seeing the beginning of our journey, and who knows where that will go. All I know is he is a beautiful representation of what a healthy relationship, healthy partnership, healthy friendship looks like. And that's what's inspired me to share this with you guys, because I think it's important to bring it to light that you don't have to feel bad for distancing yourself from certain people in order to better yourself in your life, because I know what that feels like, and it doesn't have to be that way. So you're probably a little bit confused because I'm wearing a totally different outfit. You're probably like, wow, when did this clip come to be? I actually filmed this video 2 days ago. I uploaded it, and when I uploaded it, I actually left my house and went to Adam's to sleep over. And when I was laying in bed, I was like, oh crap, I forgot a couple main points in that video that I wanted to share, and I really wish that I didn't upload it. What's funny was when I came home, the video had failed to upload for whatever reason, and I was like, oh cool, this is my chance to kind of redo it. So I was planning on refilming everything, and then I was like, that's kind of nonsense. And then I was like, okay, how do I make it seem that that was part of the video? Okay, I'll wear the same shirt, I'll wear the same necklace. And I was like, this is rubbish, like I don't even care. I'm also starting to get a little bit sick, so I was like, I can't even care to put that effort in. So I thought I would just sneak in this little clip here so I can finally post this video, just because I am feeling a little under the weather, so I don't know if I'll be filming a lot for the next couple of days. So I wanted to get this out to you and share my love, because this video is solely for people who want to surround themselves with high vibing people so that they can achieve their goals and not allow themselves to be stuck in a space that doesn't serve them. So amongst all of the other things that I'm saying, one thing to take into consideration is, do you feel respected? If you're acting with love and you have good intentions behind what you're doing, what you're saying, the reasons that you do what you do, I think it's unacceptable to accept anything other than love in return. As individuals, we have the right to live and to be in any way that we want. And I think that as long as we're living in a space of love and we want to help the world, help ourselves, be nice to others, be kind to others, I think that we should never settle for anything less than that. I'm not saying to cut them out completely, but what I am saying is maybe talk to them. Communicate. Communication is huge. Communicate to these people about the way that you feel. If you don't feel valued or respected and you think it's worth talking about instead of just walking away or not investing time in these people, talk to them. Communication is huge. A lot of the time, sometimes people won't even notice because they're so caught up in their own thing. It's worth talking about, and then go from there and see how things go. Oh, and also check out my really cool tapestry. Isn't that funky? Ooh, I've got tapestries just like all over the room here. We've got a snowboarding one, we got this, we got some pictures, but I'll save that for another time. And thanks for watching.